Update 1.0.1 was released today, featuring new Italian nation, a new map, a new game mode and some other new features. In this episode I am going to let you know everything you need to know about this update. Let's go!
Tu sei un pazzo, va via da qui!
So, ladies and gentlemen, how is it going? Welcome back to World of Tanks and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with yet another news episode featuring update 1.0.1 that was released today, as I said. And the premium account members, do not worry, if you saw some downtime in the middle of the night, Wargaming is going to credit you additional 24 hours of premium account time to make up for the maintenance period. So do not worry, 24 hours extra premium time. But my main topics in today's episode are Italian tanks. Wargaming introduced 11 new Italian vehicles, a redesigned province, old province map is coming back in new HD quality, a new game mode called Frontline Road to Glory, tiny little changes to premium rounds and premium consumables, and some vehicle rebalancing, French vehicle rebalancing and Clan War reward tank rebalancing finally is in the game. All that and even more in today's episode, so without further ado, let's jump into the first topic, which is of course Italian tanks. So, Wargaming introduced 11 new Italian vehicles. You already have one of them in your garage, Fiat 3000, tier 1 vehicle as always. They give you tier 1 vehicle for free, but you can see all the rest of the vehicles under the Tech 3. At the moment I do not have any other vehicles, but I have played with P44 Pantera, Standard P and Progetto 65. At first I wasn't super happy about Progetto 65 tier 10 Italian medium tank, but after playing more and more, and after they buffed its gun handling a little bit, I can see that it has a lot of potential actually. And of course the main feature about Italian nation, or the main trademark selling point, is that new auto reloading gun system that you can get starting from tier 8. But let's go over vehicle by vehicle, one by one, so you can see what they have to offer. I'm not going to talk about stats, let's simply take a look at how they look. So Fiat 3000 display in the garage, you can see tier 1 vehicle. In tier 2 you have 2 vehicles, one light tank and one medium tank. M1441 and L640 is tier 2 light tank. M1542 in tier 3. P2640 in tier 4. The first version of P43 in tier 5. Second version of P43 bis version in tier 6. And you guessed it, P43 tier version means third version. Starting from tier 8 you can play with those auto reloading guns, because P44 Pantera is the first regular tank that introduces auto reloading gun system. This gun is stock gun, but the longer 90mm looks like this. Oh my god, this looks a lot longer. Upgraded turret, upgraded engine. Let's fully upgrade it just for your amusement. This is how fully upgraded P44 Pantera looks like. I played many battles in the Frontline battle mode with this tank and I enjoyed every single battle. In my opinion it is really good tier 8 medium tank, standard medium tank. So P44 Pantera in tier 8, I like it. In tier 9 you can find Prototypo or Prototypo Standard P. I simply cannot pronounce this word over here correctly, I don't know what is going on. Anyway, it comes with exactly the same gun as tier 10, 105mm boomstick. Okay, it is upgraded version because at first you have to play with 90mm, but you can upgrade it for tier 10 version as well, 105mm. It carries 3 shells, reload times, yes, are pretty long, but I have to say I liked this vehicle as well. Mobility is really awesome, top speed 65, reverse speed 21, and power to weight ratio was also extremely good. So this vehicle is super mobile and mobility is one of the key features together with that new auto loading gun system. Yeah, nothing super bad to say about this tank. And finally, one of the weirdest or one of the coolest looking tanks in this line, a Progetto M40 Mod 65. I have already made 2 preview episodes about this vehicle. At first, as I said, I didn't like it so much, but after they buffed its gun handling, buffed its reload time between every single shot, and after playing more and more with it, I kinda like it. I have to say, I actually really like it. It was really easy to get, at the end it was really easy to get all those 8,000, 9,000 combined damage battles, battle after battle. Yes, I know I was playing on the test server, so it doesn't matter that much, but even when people were firing premium rounds exclusively at me, I was still able to do quite a decent work. So Progetto M40 65, and these were all the Italian vehicles, 11 Italian vehicles that you can get right now. Start grinding right now and you can get it. And moving on into the next topic, redesigned Province map. Province was one of the oldest maps in World of Tanks. I remember it actually when I started playing World of Tanks in 2011. So I remember this map for almost 7 years. At first it was available for every single tier, but after they realized it was a little bit too small of a map for tier 10s, they decided to make it only up to tier 3. And rightfully so, because a 600 by 600 meter map for tier 10s, of course this is a little bit too small. But now, after redesigning it and making HD quality version of it, it is 850 by 850 meter map. And as they said, the Italian map returns. It now has enough space to accommodate tier 4s to tier 10 tanks as well, while retaining its trademark features. Long areas to shoot through across the central valley that play a key role for scouts. Major level design changes should promote more active engagements that force both teams to clash face to face. Give it a try and share your thoughts with us. I can share my thoughts with you after playing 4 to 5 battles on it, on the test server. I don't know how battles are going to be on the live server, but on the test server, still there was a lot of camping. There was a lot of across the map sniping. Every single tank destroyer in nowadays tank destroyer heavy meta game, it is still, or it still might be a little bit too campy map. People are waiting for something to be spotted. They do not want to do any work by themselves. They are waiting for scouts, medium tanks, whatever, to do some spotting so they can sit in the base and snipe. But this was just on the test server. Maybe live server is going to be a little bit different. We have to wait and see. But this map looks bloody stunning, beautiful, awesome. That yeah, feel is awesome on this map, I have to say. It brings back many memories and I love it. So, Province map, redesigned Province. Moving on. Next up, new battle mode called Frontline Road to Glory. I think that Road to Glory means actually Event Road to Glory, because it starts from May 7. It is not available at the moment, it starts from May 7, and they made it a lot more interesting, a lot more progressive. When I first made my preview episode about Frontline battle mode, we didn't have tier system, we didn't have that progression in this game, because now you can actually upgrade your personal reserves. You can move up in tiers, and if you move up in tiers, there are 30 different tiers. You get different rewards for moving up in tiers, and how to move up in tiers is you have to get fame points, and to get fame points you have to move up in ranks in the game itself, in the battle mode, while you are playing it. Like you start as a private, sergeant, captain, major, and general, I believe, was the highest rank, yes, of course. So if you get general, you get certain amount of fame points. With those fame points, you can level up. Every time you level up, you get supply points. With your supply points, you can unlock new personal reserves. We have artillery strike, airstrike, recon flight, engineering, smoke screen, and inspire. I believe we all know what artillery strike or airstrike does, but recon flight spots all the enemy vehicles in the area. Engineering boosts your resupply speed, your capture speed. Smoke screen lays a smoke cloud to the specific area, marks the area, and Inspire boosts your vehicle and nearby allied vehicle crew members. So those are personal reserves. You can use supply points. If you level up, you get 1 supply point. You can use them to upgrade your skills. For example, you can lower their cooldowns, you can lower the amount of shells in the artist strike, in the airstrike. So we have a lot of different things, and I like that they made it more progressive. But more about that, more about Frontline battle mode, more about all those new updates when this mode goes live on May 7. My biggest worry with Frontline battle mode is still defending team. I played a lot of Frontline battles on the test server. I can say I played up to 30 battles, yeah, and I saw defending team winning only once. And this was my very first battle ever in that Frontline battle mode. And we won as a defending team, while I didn't know too much what I had to do. But after I got better, still nothing that one guy can do. I tried my hardest, no. It is simply not possible to carry as a single guy. You need at least 5 guys, because you can actually make 5-man platoon in that battle mode. But it was frustrating. I won every single attacking battle. While I was attacking, I won every single battle, and while I was defending, I lost every single battle besides my first one. So defending, hopefully they did something to that as well. I don't know what they have to do, they just have to tune it a little bit. It needs to receive some more help from the game itself. Maybe lower the timer a little bit, attacker timer a little bit. Maybe this helps, I don't know. Anyway, we have to wait and see, but they made it a lot more interesting. I like that progression system, rank system. And it actually comes with a prestige option as well, which is really awesome. Once the maximum tier is achieved, players will be able to reset the progress. The prestige mode or the prestige option will be available 3 times. The maximum tier can be reset 3 times. Players will earn a unique reward for each reset. So maybe unique camo, maybe something like that. The prestige also resets the combat reserve levels. After each progress reset, the tier rewards will be available again. So you can get all those tier rewards if you move up tier by tier once again. What do you say about that? I like it, yeah. But moving on into the next topic, they added in-game hints, and in my opinion it is really useful, especially for equipment. On gun, on turret, not so much. You can see that if you press Alt, you can get additional information like what your turret does, what your gun does. Of course your gun is going to shoot. But on equipment it is really useful. On description it says plus 20% to accuracy, turret movement and turret traverse. Let's take a look how it looks like. So if you move your turret, really easy to see what kind of difference it makes. For newer players it is really helpful. Same goes to the gun loading. You can see that you can load a lot faster, and the same goes to the ventilation. It boosts all your crew skills easily. You can see driver turns a lot faster, driver is better, like gun fires faster and everything else. So additional information is really useful for all those new players. Next new interface feature is suspicious message alert. Every single time someone new writes to you, someone I believe that is not in your friend list, or maybe your friend list's members as well, after they write to you, you see one warning message. Sadly I can show it to you because I do not have any suspicious guys over here. Subman is my man, but lately I have been getting spammed, and I believe same goes to many of you, by some bots who advertise certain web pages. But now message should pop up, and of course do not click on those bloody links, guys. Never click on links anywhere. But moving on into the next topic, and for that I have to go over here, because new rules of purchasing shells and consumables. Premium shells and consumables can be purchased only for credits. The only thing that does is we cannot call them gold rounds anymore. We have to call them premium rounds. You are a premium spammer. You're not a gold spammer anymore. Because, yeah, I can still do this. I can still do this. Simple. And you know what? We still have this option, Wargaming. If I run out of credits, I spend real money on gold. I type 1000 over here. I get 400,000 credits. I click exchange. I go over here and I buy more premium rounds. So it really doesn't matter, okay? But guys, hold on. As they said, this is just first step. Rebalancing premium ammunition and premium consumables. Most likely this is just first step to see if anything at all changes. I respect that, I understand that. Slowly but steadily they are moving forward. What I'm looking for next is actual premium round changes. We do not need to press the 2 button to simply win, to get better ammunition. I would like to see an option like more penetration but less damage with premium rounds, or more damage but less penetration. So you have to choose, you see different targets, you have options, you have a lot more options. You can use HE shell for super lightly armored tanks, you can use premium rounds that has less penetration but more damage for a little bit lighter tanks. Or not as strong tanks, and you have regular rounds with higher penetration and average damage for heavily armored tanks. Or you get a lot more penetration but you lose damage with premium rounds. I would like to see options, and hopefully Wargaming is going to do something like that in the future. But maybe this is just me, maybe I'm alone over here, but I would like to see options over here. Like HE, Heat, APCR, I would like to see options, yeah. And moving on into the final topic in update 1.0.1, and this is vehicle rebalancing. Sadly, from the get-go I can say, no, they didn't do anything to Object 268 version 4, because it is perfectly balanced. But they did something to the old Clan Wars report tanks. For example, VK7201K improved turret and hull side armor and changed penetration of that premium round, premium heat round from 334 to 350. 121B is a lot better vehicle as well. View range was buffed, premium heat round penetration upgraded, reload time faster, and gun handling a bit better as well. Same goes to the engine. M60 received a lot of different improvements, aiming time better, accuracy better, mobility better, engine better, yeah, a lot of different changes to the M60 as well. D95E6 was improved, a better engine, more HP, faster reload time and better gun handling a little bit. And the French heavy tanks like BDR G1B, ARL 44 and AMX M4 NLE 45, they were all buffed. Gun handling was buffed, mobility was buffed, accuracy was buffed, and so on. So ladies and gentlemen, this is update 1.0.1 in a nutshell. Let's quickly see. Yes, I covered every single topic I wanted to cover. Beautiful, beautiful, and we're done. I hope today's episode was informative and maybe a little bit helpful as well. I catch you next time with something else. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.